None of these opponents are going to make it easy on Punk. Each one will be a higher hurdle than the last.
The bumps and bruises will compound and only get worse the longer Punk battles tonight. And here's this gauntlet's first opponent. Dead set on playing spoiler tonight. CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt. He saw that one coming.
Uh-oh, here we go, AJ Styles, neckbreaker. Oh, clothesline.
Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on?
Time to go for a ride.
Exploder suplex.
Roundhouse kick.
Snapped over by the quick suplex.
Boom impact. Roundhouse kick connects.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
The fight is on. It is furious.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
One step ahead there.
AJ Styles unleashing a phenomenal blitz on his opponent.
Just a phenomenal blitz there. Boom, sliding elbow like a bullet. Watch out! Splash! Turns it into a pin attempt.
Able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do. Oh, kick directly to the breadbasket.
Things are well underway here, but you never really know when a gauntlet will end. This could go on for quite a while longer. Or this might be the last opponent of the night. You just got to take things one opponent at a time.
Yeah, because in this situation, you never know who or what you'll be facing next.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. Punk never saw that coming.
Wow, springboard attack.
Making way towards the top rope. Look out. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Oh, man.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Armringer applied, getting cracked.
And met with a right hand.
Punk is pulled in.
Neckbreaker.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
What a way to get out of that one.
Quick exchange of counters there.
submission leg sweep. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Breaker.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God, he's in position. Styles clash. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
2. Somehow he kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
You gotta think frustration must be mounting for Styles right now.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS for Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
There's 2. Hangs on by a thread.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Boom.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked. And reverse power slam, drilling their opponent down. Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Counter by CM Punk.
Hooked up, DDT.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Ooh! Oh, and there's the cover. He's done AJ Styles' opportunity slipped away.
The next combatant is Eddie Guerrero, who is ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Well-placed calf kick.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position number 1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is determined right now.
Fisherman suplex. Is it enough? And Eddie immediately kicking out deep into this one.
Still has plenty of fight, barely even staying down for the count.
What a kick. I can see a little frustration in Eddie after that, maybe losing some composure.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Eddie backed into a proverbial corner, unable to find an angle.
CM Punk from the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow. Eddie needs to get his wits about him fast. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. A back GTS connects.
No way Eddie's coming back from that.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
I don't know where Eddie found the energy to kick out after that. It had to be complete instinct.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
But countered now into a close.
Here's the cover, is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Lifted up. What's next?
Scooped up for a slap.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Calculating the next move here.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Oh, this is not looking good for him.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
effective bit of offense.
Lifted way high to the heavens. Sit up, crucifix powerbomb.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Oh, strong knee connects.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down. Big Hurricane Rana right on target. From the top. Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
What in the world?
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Then a knee right to the throat. He's able to counter that. And that prevents Eddie's attack. Northern Lights.
This has been a masterclass from these superstars. CM Punk! CM Punk with the elbow.
Is it enough? The cover! End of the road. Even better for Eddie Guerrero.
It's about to go down in this gauntlet with Undertaker jumping in.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop. Fends it off. Good counter. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Quick thinking right there.
Big knee to the midsection. And CM Punk is in control.
We may be seeing a dead man walking. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Hoisted up high here. Down in the shoulder. That hurt. Boom. Oh, my. Knee right to the back of the neck.
Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop. Wobbling back up. Totally checked out at the moment. Uh-oh. Punk dodges out in time. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that close Undertaker out?
Cover. Two. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Amazing kick out from the Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
Northern Lights. Cover. Kicking out before the count.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Top rope. Off the mark.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach. Well executed suplex. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support. precision elbow strike.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Strong impact.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Reversals, reversal. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
There's two, and a kick out.
The dead man's still very much alive, despite taking what I can only describe as a hellacious maneuver.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
From above.
Flying. Wow, cross body. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Good reflexes from him there. Able to steer clear of danger there. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Oh, jaw-shattering. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
This capacity crowd is beside themselves tonight. And to tell you the truth, as am I. An instant classic. That's what we are all witnessing at this very moment.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Truly unbelievable what these two superstars are putting themselves and each other through tonight.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. A textbook snap suplex.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Spin kick to them.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep.
Crucial moment for The Undertaker. Is it enough? The cover. 2.
Undertaker has been eliminated from competition.
And here comes John Cena, ready to take this gauntlet match by storm.
Beautiful. Over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
We've seen a lot of competitors so far, but there are plenty more to go. I can't imagine what you must be feeling at this point in the gauntlet.
You're aching, you're fighting through the pain, and you've still got a good amount of hope in you. Strong tackle. Hold on, he's lining him up.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Setting them up in the corner.
Turns that in his favor. Wicked clothesline.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Punk formulating a move.
Pile driver.
Good God. That's a WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. He's setting something up. Oh, what a clothesline. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
He's stuck now. Cena with a face buster.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
And Punk gets countered there.
Punk's face is really starting to show the damage of this match.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection. Oh!
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
He's headed up high.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Diving elbow. Shoulders down. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Fisherman suplex.
Incredible!
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
DDT.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
You've got to wonder what this does to Jones.
First up top.
A diving knee drop.
Ow! Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
A reversal. Well scouted. CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Cover. 2. He kicks out somehow.
This is what John Cena does. Just when you think he's down and out, Cena always finds a way to defy the odds and stay fully in this thing.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over.
Cover. 2 count. There you have it. John Cena has just been eliminated.
Jack has thrown his hat down in this gauntlet. We're going to crank on that arm here. And now locked up tight. Couple of shots to the midsection here. Looking to get the hell out of there.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Matches like this are really what it's all about. It's what this...
An early pin attempt.
Oh, somehow. I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here. Hoisted up. Big power slam.
And it's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we have medics standing by.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Oh, man!
Northern Lights.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. From the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope. And shoulders are down. Almost 2.5.
Will he start to rally, or was that just a kick out on instinct alone?
Cactus took a shot there. Could just make him angry, though.
You could almost feel the intensity coming from Punk on that attack.
He's able to break through.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2. And away he goes. Cactus jacks out. Hit the showers.
Oh, man. It's The Miz entering the gauntlet.
neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
If this were football, we'd still be in the first half, and no one ever wins a match in the first half.
Well, this isn't football, but your point still stands. This whole gauntlet is still far from being over.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Lift off. Axe handle from the middle rope. Perched up top.
Cover. Oh, come on. Steal this one. He beats the count.
I thought for sure that was it, but no. This match continues.
Not so fast. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Miz turns it around. Miz finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Miz isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
And backbreaker.
The Miz just getting beat down.
And Miz needs to...
Taking flight.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Saw it coming and fired back hard.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Stomp it away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation. Simple but effective technique to get out of there. One response after another, back and forth we go.
Ooh, great anticipation.
He has hold of Punk.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut. Oh.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
And oh yeah, from the top with the elbow drop.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. No, the Miz is still alive.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. He thinks he has it. Got it. No, just a 2.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
DDT.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT. Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Trading counters here.
Snapmare, and CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is determined right now. DDT.
Pin on CM Punk.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
You were rolling there, in the early going at least, but things got a little tough for you. Hey, it happens. It wasn't a bad showing, but it wasn't exactly a good one either. Sharpen those defensive skills. Perfect your combinations. Time your submission attempts perfectly. Small adjustments will lead to big improvements if you keep at it. I know I said no objectives, but there might be one for you here. Get good. Or decent, at least, and then come back and try again when you feel that's been achieved. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voice.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Hooked up. DDT.
He's already feeling the effects.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Shawn Michaels has run into trouble.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. DDT! Caught with the elbow. That'll turn your lights out.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex. And Michaels just got rattled, making this even more of an uphill battle.
Top rope! Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Oof, that's going to leave a mark. Prime example of working smart.
Cover it all, come on. Blatant seal this one.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh my goodness, incredible strength to throw a human like that.
HBK, high risk.
Wants to finish this.
From the top, reversal. And that turns things around.
Hooked up, and DDT.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Oh my goodness, what a double-handed chop.
What's he got in store for HBK?
Clothesline.
Turns it around.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
The wherewithal to counter HBK.
What's he thinking here?
Clothesline. Into the pin attempt. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon. Hoisted up.
Wow, a gut buster. And Punk gets battered as his opponent goes to work.
Launching. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
Dropping the elbow.
This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Suplex. Uh-oh, jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Constant attacks from Michaels.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Wants to finish this.
From way up, targets the gut to end the offense. Hooked up, and DDT.
HBK being pushed to the limit now.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
Michaels turns that around.
Bullseye with the back fist. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him. Oh, he saw it coming.
Long crafting an attack. Big clothesline.
There's two. Kicks out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Oh, got caught with a punch to the...
Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
Go to sleep. Crucial moment for Michaels.
2 count. Yes, Shawn Michaels has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here's Mysterio entering the fray in this gauntlet match.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it. CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a
GTS connects.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
2 count. No way. No way.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
DDT.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to beat... Here we go. Crossbody from the top.
Ray just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Turn out the lights.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Punk about to take flight. Elbow drop connects.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Fights out at 2.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Ouch. He left an opening. Clothesline. Cover. 2. Rey Mysterio's time has come to an end in this gauntlet.
The Fiend coming to enter this gauntlet. Match looking determined.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
It's like a...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. That could ground Bray for good.
Snapmare could set something else up. Vicious.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
What's coming the Fiend's way now? Lariat.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
From above.
get on.
Incoming!
Whoa! Cross body! And the Fiend won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that. Picked up and being carried away. Set out powerbomb. The Fiend is not accustomed to this position.
Punk is determined right now.
Wicked kick.
Trying to make that arm useless here.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
And CM Punk looking for support from...
Here we go. What a splash. Cover. 2. No, stops the count at 2.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
The Fiend is being reprimanded for his deeds.
Finds the advantage after CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here? Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Into a neck breaker. Are we about to witness the end for the Fiend?
CM Punk in full control. There's the... Well-placed elbow fights that off.
What a display of strength here.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
Is it fully locked in?
Escape and a takedown.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a butterfly backbreaker.
Taken down by the neck.
He's going up.
Up high.
Splash. Cover. 2 breaks the count.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Piercing chop.
Hooked up.
Sliced bread, but powered through.
What a counter. Power slam.
Oh, with authority.
Fiend's eyes tracking, measuring him up.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now. Oof. But here comes the fire.
Setting up for something here.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head.
Face first, flatliner. Cover, cover. This could be it.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, I teamed with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the...
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship.
For CM Punk, this is a... Must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
Oh, the reversal by JBL.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Backdrop suplex. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
He connects with a counter. JBL finally creates some more offense for himself.
Could be just what JBL needed to battle back in this one.
Propping him up in the corner. Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
There it is. Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Effective counter.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
And there was some force on that move. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Lifted up to the top turnbuckle. Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
Hurricane Rana! The champion busting out the big moves, doing whatever needs to be done.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Punk prides himself in being, watch out, from the top with the splash. And gets sent right into the corner.
Punk never saw that coming. JBL finally creates some more offense for himself.
Bradshaw tipping the scales a bit here. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not on his level. Knee to the face in the corner.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll. He's placed into a precarious position. Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there.
And an avalanche hurricane rana.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Sky high. Oh, flat. The opposition.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win. Tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
And a short clothesline. Oh, what an axe handle.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
But JBL can't allow this burst to hinder him.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it. Russian leg sweep.
With every move he makes, you can see the pain wash over his face.
Yeah, his torso has been the focus all night, and hopefully there's nothing major to be concerned about.
And into the corner he goes. Being placed onto the top rope.
Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes. That's powerful.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista.
Looking to show off their aerial skills here. Avalanche Hurricane Rana.
Big time. Right on that kick.
Playing him on the top rope. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, man. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever because incoming, massive super crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
And he slides him back to the mat. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Crossbody from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Ouch. Boom. What a high kick. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Oh, an uppercut. Right off the tooth. Float over a Russian leg sweep. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Rock. With the point of the elbow. Each.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull and you get the horns.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Wait, hold on, look at this. And he found a way out of the hold. Hammerlock now.
Drops his opponent with a massive line.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight. From the top. Wow, crossbody! The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
No respect from the champion shown there. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
Followed up with a lariat.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda. Vice grip.
The hold is a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
What's he being put in?
He turns it around on JBL. Opportunity now for Punk to capture.
Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS. This is a champion in action.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario,